Welcome to Ask the Mountlake Terrace Cop. I'm your host, Teresa Whipple. Commander Kevin Pickard, good morning.
Good morning.
We are talking today about identity theft and how you protect yourself from being a victim. Of course, this could be related to things that get stolen from your mailbox or, lots of other ways that your identity can get stolen. Can you talk a little bit about prevention?
Great question. Mailboxes, perfect. Locking mailboxes.
Okay.
Can't have enough of them.
Yeah.
So if you put your stuff in a home mailbox, please have a locking mailbox.
All right.
That's one of the most important ones right there. Number two, be careful who you speak to on the phone. If a person calls you, you don't recognize the company or the person, and they're asking personal information, disconnect the conversation. End it right there. And call 911.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine, too, that a lot of us tend to throw our mail that we don't open even into a recycling bin, right, out on the street. And it's probably best to shred things, isn't it, if you think something could be compromised?
Oh, yes. Very, very important to shred. Buy yourself a shredder or I know there's companies at storefronts that have shredding machines.
Right.
Tax information, credit card information, applications for credit cards.
Yeah.
Applications for your children who are 3 years old for credit cards.
Right.
Shred that information as soon as possible.
Yeah. And, related thing that, we're not quite at tax season anymore, but I know that a lot of times we do get reports of people calling from saying they're IRS agents who need your personal information or even need to buy a card to pay off your tax debt or you're going to be put in jail. And none of those are legitimate, correct?
Those are not legitimate calls, excuse me. They're not legitimate calls at all. And also the calls you get from a cousin who is in a foreign country, possibly going to jail and needs money as soon as possible. Those are not legitimate calls.
Yeah, I know. And I know that a lot of people, especially senior citizens, end up being victimized by that. And so it's important to really be cautious of, what kind of phone calls you get, I think would be the advice, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks again for joining us, and we'll be back again soon with another episode of Ask the Mountlake Terrace Cop.